Number one, what if you're not a good swimmer? Well, I'm going to tell you something. Most triathletes start out not as strong swimmers. They come from a run background, a bike background, or a couch background and come in not being able to swim. Don't let that be something that stops you from going into triathlon racing. Beginner-friendly races will have a shorter swim, a sprint race, 400 yards or less sometimes 750, but you can become a better swimmer. And how do you do that? You find a swim coach. My wife hired me as a swim coach. She couldn't swim 25 yards down the pool. 5 weeks later, she finished her first sprint triathlon with a 600-yard swim, finished it with flying colors. Now, almost 2 years later, she's out there swimming 1,000-yard swims, 1,500-yard swims, and doing quite well. So don't let not being a good swimmer distract you from trying your first triathlon. Now, if you want to listen to the other 9 what ifs that might keep you from being a good triathlete, and one super bonus, stay right here because I'm going to bring you some really great information about not letting the what ifs bother you in triathlon. Number 2, what if I can't afford a fancy bike? I don't want to go out there and look like a fool. You do not need a fancy bike. You can start on a basic road bike. You can start on a mountain bike. You can start on a beach cruiser if you needed to. As long as you can make the distance and sit in a standard bike position, it is a legal bike in the race. Now, me personally, I borrowed a bike from my brother-in-law for the first year of my triathlon racing. So, trust me, you can do this without having a super fancy bike. What if I can't run fast? Running fast is not what it's about. It's about getting up, getting going, getting exercise in, and getting done as quickly as you possibly can. Does that mean walking is against the rules? No, you could walk the whole race. Some beginner triathlons have runs as short as 2 miles, 1.5 miles, but most typically you're going to find that a sprint triathlon has a run of 3.1 miles or a 5K. They're super easy. You can do it with a little bit of training. Train at your own pace and get the job done. What if I don't have the time to train? Guess what? Triathlon does not have to consume your life. A well-structured plan like the JS Coaching System's 10 for $10 Sprint Triathlon Training Plan, which you'll find a link for in the description below, will give you a training plan that'll take you from sitting on the couch to a sprint triathlon in 10 weeks with 4 to 6 hours of training every week. It does not take every second of your life to train for a triathlon. Remember, it's about balancing your family, your work, and your training. It's about quality over quantity. What if I don't know how to get from swimming to biking, biking to running? Called transition. Now, with that, practice makes perfect. Take a look at the video right here in the card up above. It's over here, I don't know where it is. It's right around here somewhere. Keep it simple. Set up a mock transition. Set up how you're going to do transition in the race. Take your bike out, ride your bike around your neighborhood, come back in and switch over from bike to run. Go to the pool and set up your bike gear on the pool deck. You don't have to have your bike with you, just your gear. Come out of the pool, sit down, change over into your run stuff while you're at the pool. If you can ride your bike to the pool and then do that and then ride back home, that's even better that you're actually riding your bike. But remember, triathletes are super personal and they want you to succeed. So if you're having an issue at the race, setting up your transition, or wondering how to get through transition, volunteers and the other racers will help you out. What if I'm just too old to start? Trust me, folks, that is an excuse. No one is too old for triathlon. People in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and older are starting triathlon later in life. This is an empowering sport that has age group breaks. So every 5 years, you're competing against only the people in your little 5-year gap. No, you are not too old to start triathlon. Make the decision and do it today. What if I'm not fit enough? That really truly doesn't matter. with consistent training, you can do a triathlon. Whether you're 300 pounds right now or just haven't gotten off the couch in years, you can get yourself ready for and do a triathlon. Like I said earlier, it doesn't matter if you walk through the run section of the race, you can do it. You know what? You might actually even surprise yourself at what you can do. What if I'm nervous about swimming in open water? Well, open water swimming can be intimidating, whether it's in a lake, in an ocean, a river. Yes, it can be intimidating, especially if you're out there practicing. What I'm going to say is you need to get out there and you need to practice in open water to get comfortable in open water. And how you're going to do that is you're going to pick up one of these. There's a link in the description below. This is a swim buoy that you strap around your waist, and it is a safety device that does not slow you down when you're swimming. You don't even feel it when it's behind you. But if you get tired and you need to stop, or you get caught in a rip current or something unexpected, you can hold on to this and you can float on it, and you'll be safe using one of these. Also, many of the beginner races take place in a smaller area or in a pool. Take a look at a race where you would be comfortable in the swim. Many races to choose from out there, but if you swim with friends and you practice, you will be able to swim in open water when it comes time to go at the race. What if I'm afraid I'm gonna come in last? Coming in first or coming in last, you're still gonna cross that finish line, and that's what's most important. Triathlon is about community. Triathlon is about personal challenge. Triathlon is about showing up, doing the job, getting the race done, and crossing that finish line. Whether you're first, whether you're last, all finishers are celebrated the same. If you're getting value from this video, drop down below, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and if you really want to support this channel, hit that super thanks button. Back to number 10. What if I don't know anybody in the world of triathlon? You know what? Triathlon is a fantastic way to meet people. Joining a local triathlon club or joining in and training events are a way that you can add to your personal community and find like-minded people who will support you all the way. Remember I said, triathletes will help you do just about anything you need to do, will loan you just about anything you need to loan, or you can stop at a place like PlayTri in Sarasota, Florida, where they can help you to get everything you need together to get to your first triathlon race. Now, for that bonus I promised you, the what if that's the most important of them all, you do not ever want to say, what if I had tried triathlon? Would I have been this sick later in life? Would I have been this lonely? Would I have been this out of shape? Would I have not ever been able to swim? You do not ever want to ask that what if. Get out there and get into that triathlon scene. It's great. I've been doing it for 15 years and I love it still. This is Coach John. Try a try. Boom. I'm out.